Fox News legal analyst Gregg Jarrett is here. Do you think Trump gets a fair trial in the city?
Absolutely not. The fix is in. You know, her smirking throughout really demonstrates her bias that has infected the case, and in fact, it's a politically driven case. Yeah. You know, she campaigned on the promise of getting Trump. She literally said those words. That's an egregious violation of the canons of ethics that govern prosecutors. She committed herself to a preordained outcome in advance of even taking office. She hadn't even opened the files, seen the documents, had access to any evidence, and yet she condemned him and said she'd nail him. That's the kind of thing for which lawyers should get disbarred. But this is New York, won't happen.
But isn't that grounds for appeal?
Oh, sure. Absolutely it is. And, you know, they have been making a motion for mistrial. It'll be denied by an equally biased judge, Arthur Engoron, who has sided completely with prosecutors. He's also undermined more than a century of established common law on civil fraud. And this cockamamie statute they're using also violates the constitutional protections on commercial speech.
Okay, let's go to a different trial. The Fulton County DA, that's Fanny Willis, she says that the trial in Georgia could spill into 2025. What do you think of that?
She intends it to interfere with the election and, in fact, perhaps interfere with Trump taking office in January of 2025. You know, she had 2 years to bring this case. There was an abundance of evidence. She stalled, she delayed, and she waited to bring it until the campaign was underway. And so this is another politically driven prosecution. It's also, I think, an exaggeration of racketeering statutes. This wasn't an organized criminal enterprise, disorganized, if anything at all. And, you know, moreover, you know, Trump has various defenses, including the First Amendment.
Yeah, not getting a fair shake, is he?
No.
Speaker Johnson, now he says the separation of church and state is a misnomer. That's his word.
Yeah.
You've got a new book out, and it's all about the Constitution of the United States and other patriotic documents. Now, can you tell us, does the separation of church and state, that whole idea, is that in the Constitution, or does it conflict with the Constitution?
It is in the First Amendment free exercise clause, which embodies the principle of separation of church and state. And I think his argument is that faith is an endemic part of our nation and to some extent our government. And he's right about that. I mean, look, the word God is mentioned in the opening sentence of the Declaration of Independence, twice more throughout that document. Nearly every state constitution makes a reference to the divine creator or God. And look, it's on our currency. In God we trust. It's in our Pledge of Allegiance. And the Supreme Court has said that those are historic practices that are perfectly acceptable. So his argument is we are people of faith, and to some extent, so is the creation of our government.
The books, your new book, the title is The Constitution of the United States and Other Patriotic Documents. It's not just the Constitution written out in your book. You're taking a position.
These are letters and pamphlets and addresses and speeches by America's greatest patriots, beginning with Patrick Henry, and it goes all the way through history. Abraham Lincoln, Frederick Douglass, Teddy Roosevelt, Franklin Roosevelt, Ronald Reagan. Many of his addresses are in here. It actually ends with Donald Trump's memorable address on the 75th anniversary of D-Day. So for anybody in America who cares deeply about this country and the principles of a constitutional republic and democracy, I really think this is an important book for them to have. It's a collector's edition.
Gregg Jarrett, thank you very much indeed. I'm sure we'll see you soon.
My pleasure.
Good luck with the book.
Thanks so much.
Sure thing.